Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel news video. I'm Matthew Knott. The headlines this week: record levels of international higher ed students in the UK, Australian associations and government address bushfire concerns, EC opens 30+ school in Vancouver, and much more of course. But first, the number of international students at universities in the UK reached a new sector peak in 2018-19 with a 5.9% increase to more than 485,000, according to annual data released by the Higher Education Statistics Agency, or HESA. There was a 7.3% increase in non-EU students to 342,000, while EU students were up by 2.8% to 143,000. By nationality, China remained by far the largest source country and topped 120,000 students for the first time, but the bumper growth came from second place India at 35%. The top five was completed by the USA, Hong Kong and Italy, which leapfrogged Malaysia last year. Vivian Stern, Director of Universities UK International, welcomed the data and said it was testament to the UK's world-class offer. She added that the return of post-study work rights, announced at the end of last year, should further boost the higher education sector. To Australia now, where the associations and the government have taken action to ensure that key messages of safety reach agents and students amid concerns that the recent bushfires will impact on enrolments. The International Education Association of Australia has published a notice on shared messaging agreed by federal and state governments and said that ensuring safety is the #1 priority, adding that only around 10 providers out of thousands have been directly impacted. Brett Blacker, Chief Exec of English Australia, said most places remain safe and unaffected and that the best way students could support Australia was to continue with their study plans. Both associations published a list of regional bushfire resources that agents can refer to. You'll find that in our online story. The industry has also praised international student community for supporting affected regions. Next up, EC English Language Centres has announced the opening of a new 30+ school in Vancouver, Canada, becoming the group's 6th dedicated centre for that age group. Each 30+ school features its own curriculum as well as a co-working space or student lounge. Andrew Manjon, Chief Exec of EC, said the opening of the Vancouver 30+ school was a great achievement for all at the company, while Centre Director Martha Delgadillo said that the school had been designed with the needs of mature students at its core. And now for a roundup of some of the other stories this week. Emerald Cultural Institute has unveiled a new partnership with Italian football giant Juventus to launch the Juventus Academy Ireland English Plus football programme to be hosted at Alexandra College in Dublin this summer. Greece has unveiled plans to become a regional education hub and host around 50,000 international students by 2024, with proposals including more English medium degrees, a focus on the Chinese market and summer courses for international students. UK headquartered ELT and work experience provider Twin Group has credited its experience in hosting international groups as a key factor in securing a contract to deliver the UK's National Citizen Service. The Institute of Intensive English, or IIE, in Hawaii has launched a new Aloha Scholarship Scheme worth $100,000 per year, designed for international students from underrepresented countries who plan to use English to benefit their community or the world at large. The Education Executive Consulting Group has been established as a new executive staff recruitment and consultancy firm for the international education sector by a team including Will Dowling, previously of Oscars International and Malvern House. Young Learners English UK has announced the details of its inaugural conference next month, which is open to non-members and agencies and will focus on a range of management and welfare issues in the growing young learner sector. London School of Business and Finance is offering all of its online postgraduate students virtual reality headsets to help them develop public speaking abilities and other essential skills for the modern workplace. And finally, a new report by the University of New South Wales and the University of Technology in Sydney has examined problems that international students face with accommodation in Australia. More on all of those stories online, as well as photos from the StudyTravel Alfie Spain Conference, International Houses Academic Management and Trainers Conference, and a fam trip by Jeju Korean Language Centre. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Goodbye.